My name is Rachel Westerhoff. I am a staff at Life Church and a member here. I am also a student at APU in their clinical psychology program. And what you're going to see here today is a facilitated discussion about mental health and suicide prevention.
Ever since I can remember, I've struggled with this pressure. It just felt like the weight of the world on my shoulders. And it kind of became more evident in middle school and my developing years and in high school. And I had a lot of anger issues and I lashed out a lot. Sports helped some, but it bled into relationships and friendships at home and at school. It was just a problem for me to be able to handle what I couldn't put words to it.
When you talk about anger, do you feel like there was something else underneath that anger that was driving that period of darkness?
I really believe it was a lot of life circumstances, kind of the cards that you're dealt with, but just depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. Yeah. No matter what I did, it just felt like I was spiraling out of control and just not cared for and not valuable, and which all of those things I know that aren't true now, but I've come to this realization because there was people in my life who mentored me, who cared for me in this time, and even though I didn't quite see it then, I see it now, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them and if it wasn't for their care, their genuine passion to see people get better, and just their love for people, their love for God, and I wouldn't see myself, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't see my a future.
And how long were you struggling with that?
Oh, years. I can't. If I had to put a number on it, I would have to say like 7 to 9 years. Yeah.
As a mother, it was crazy when I found out for the first time that I was. First, I noticed that my son was changing a lot at home because he was when he was growing up, he always smiling and caring for people and trying to help me whatever in the house was around or my mom. But I started noticing that he started changing. He started smiling. So I started thinking like something is going on with my son, something is going on. And so I started praying and I started asking God like to reveal to me like what's going on with my son. And I find out one time there as a piece of paper. And when I see that paper, I said he's thinking to do something. So I shared with my mom. And my mom said that we need to look for help because it looks like he wants to kill himself. So it was crazy. I feel lost and I feel lonely in that time as a mom.
After hearing what he was saying and knowing that you have your own experiences with people that you care about who are struggling with mental illness, how do you experience it as somebody who's close to someone?
It's very hard and sad to see because you see a lot of potential in them, but they don't see it in themselves, and you try to show them and you try to remind them, and you know, and open their eyes to it, but they just beat themselves up so much, and they just, it's kind of hard to reach people like that when no matter how hard you try, even trying to entice them to do things like that they like to do, they still won't be, just because they just don't want to do anything. You get
How
no
is that
reaction.
affecting you?
It makes me very sad. It makes me very sad, and it hurts a lot inside. And I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to get all, you know.
So Caleb, as a high school student, what has it been like for you to experience mental health issues at your high school?
So as a current student at Monrovia High, it's pretty evident in almost everybody who's around us. Like in friends, people who we barely even talk to, you can clearly see it on their face, and in everything that they do, it's shown that they're struggling with something. Because it shows them that somebody's there who cares for them. And although it may not be a family member, it's somebody who you can go to, who you can talk to, that cares. And I think that's good that it's not a family member, because it's not only family who cares about you, it's other people who care about you as well.
So who are people that you feel like your fellow students could go to? Who would you send them to? Who has been helpful for you to talk to?
And I think, so school counselors for one, is somebody who you can go to, and even your teachers, they care about you as well. And your friends as well. Like my friends, they would come to me and ask me how I'm doing. They would come to me and ask me if I'm okay. One time they even came to my house and they brought me ice cream and food and stuff, and we just kind of sat there and ate together and watched a movie. But it's like your friends, teachers, and your counselors who you can go and talk to. It's comforting knowing that there's people who you can go and talk to. It's a feeling of security, knowing that you're not alone in it, and there's others around you who have gone through it and who overcame it, who can help you get through it as well.
When I find out that he was trying to kill himself, that's what pushed me to look for help, and it was inside me. It was hope.
So how did the community respond when you shared that you needed help?
Pretty good, and the mentors, they were awesome. We love it, and to now, every time I see them, they're part of our story, and I love it. And every time I have the opportunity to see them, I said thank you, because they were really good. Not only with Diego, they were really good with me too, and like my other kids.
I've caught her 2 or 3 times already where our rooms are right next to each other. So when I come out of my room, I hear noises. I heard her crying one day, and I knock, and I was like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "Nothing." I was like, "I'm not stupid. Like, open the door." And I opened it. She was crying, and she's just sad for everything. She feels lost. Like she doesn't know what she's doing with her life. And
So what would you say, if you don't mind, because this can be kind of emotional, but if you don't mind, what would you say to her if she were here with you?
that to look at the people in front of her, take a minute, sit down, and open your eyes. Look at who's in front of you. Look at the people around you, because they're the ones that care.
I honestly believe that community, no matter where or in what form or shape, community is important, just because people weren't meant to live by themselves. They're not made that way. We're not designed in that form, and I just something beautiful comes about in each person, and not just that, but people draw out from youth things that are like that make you better, and you're able to give something to somebody else that they need. And I see that as a huge part of life. I wish I could tell people the exact same thing. Like if they were in front of me and I knew that they were going through depression, or had suicide thoughts, hearing that makes me want to like be in front of them and tell them like just like that you're cared for, and you would be missed. You would be so missed by the people around you, and that they have so much to give.
If I had to say something, is don't give up. Like, you know, don't be a quitter, because at the end of the day, that decision you take, it's not worth it, because you are priceless.
You've got a purpose, and it's your responsibility to go out and fulfill it. And nobody else is gonna do that for you. Nobody else can do that for you. So you gotta get up, pick yourself up by your bootstraps and go, move forward. Seek help.
As a mother, I just want to encourage parents to, as you notice something is changing in your kids, or you see them, they're weird, they look weird, I encourage you to seek for help. It's help in the community, it's people that love to help others.
So as a fellow high school student, I suggest that all you guys who are depressed or even feel anxious, just to go and talk to someone.
As someone who works with adolescents and young people struggling with depression often, I can tell you that there is help out there, and you aren't hopeless, and you have lots of worth in your life and lots of purpose in your life.
Hello, my name is Ulysses Gutierrez, and I am a member of the Monrovia Healing Connections Suicide Prevention Task Force. This task force came together about 4 years ago, made up of school representatives, city representatives, clergy, and nonprofit organizations. Our message during the month of March is that every life matters. Through the month of March, we're going to be visiting various service clubs, youth organizations, churches, and even have a community symposium to talk about how mental health issues are truly affecting our community. Our message to you today, our message to our community is that we care. We care as a community, and we are here year-round to be able to support you in any capacity that we can. We encourage you to follow us on Facebook at Monrovia Healing Connections, where you can find more information about our campaign and our year-round efforts. Your life matters.
Because your life matters.
Your life matters.
Your life matters.
Your life matters.
Tu vida vale mucho, y la de tus hijos también. Your kids' lives matters.